evening to you. It is night number one of the Clarion Inn Round Ball Classic here at the Garden inside Garden City High School Gymnasium. Adam Kadavy with you. Stephanie Sanchez, your studio engineer, back at the Mix 94.5 studios. Tonight, it's Scott City and Garden City meeting up for at least, we believe, the 9th time in series history, but the first since 2019. Lady Beavers of Scott City picked up their 6th straight season opening win on Friday night at home against the Ulysses Lady Tigers, dominating that game by a score of 53-19. In a game where they started out 14-0 to begin the ball game before Ulysses scored. On the other side, the Lady Buffaloes losing 7 seniors off their team and 3 starters a year ago, and they have struggled out of the gates here and struggled in their first 2 games scoring early on. They're 0-2 on the year after a loss at Elk City, Oklahoma, 35-29 on Saturday afternoon. Just one game for us here tonight. The girls play Tuesday, Thursday, Friday in the Round Ball Classic. The boys play Thursday, Friday, Saturday. More to come in your Scott Co-op pregame show. We'll come back after this 3-minute timeout. We'll hear comments from head coach Amy Felker. We'll do that once again after this 3-minute break. This is Scott City Beaver basketball.
Western State Bank proudly supports Scott Community High
Kansas focuses on your body. Dr. James Yeager strives for the best possible health for his patients the natural way. Whether you're looking for back pain relief, through manual or computerized adjustments, or through therapy, to lose a few pounds, a healthier water alternative, or an aqua massage, come see Dr. Yeager and his trusted staff in Scott City or Garden City. To set up an appointment, call the offices or visit the website at prohealthks.com for more information.
Women at every stage of life want a healthcare experience uniquely theirs, where excellence meets elegance and healthcare is personalized just for you. Scott County Hospital and Scott City Clinic's skilled physicians and nurses will help your family prepare for the birth of your baby. The private, comfortable, secure rooms for labor, delivery, and postpartum care include jacuzzi tubs for pain management during labor. Call Scott City Clinic to set an appointment today. We put our heart in healthcare.
Fairley Feed Yard is dedicated to investing in our facilities and staff to provide the best experience possible for the cattle feeder and, in the end, the consumers of our product. We are always in the market to purchase corn and other commodities from local producers. Call our office at 620-872-2111 for current pricing. Our dedicated employees and their families are very important to us, and we are proud of their children that are current Beavers and individuals that will grow into those roles in the future. Fairley Feed Yard is privileged to support Scott City youth and are honored to cheer on the Beavers.
Go with the proven winner. I'm Michael Trout from State Farm in Scott City. When it comes to auto insurance, we score big with our policyholders. We score on competitive rates, on customer service, and on satisfaction and speedy claim handling. Let us quote your autos today and make you a part of the Trout State Farm team. Call or stop by Michael Trout State Farm and you can be assured of our personal best. Go with the winner, Michael Trout State Farm, Scott City.
For the Clarion Inn Round Ball Classic here, featuring the Garden City Lady Buffaloes and Scott City Lady Beavers here, as we should be in for a good battle here tonight. These two teams, this will be their 9th meeting that I've been able to find since 1982. Both teams have won 4 games in this series. Last time they played was December 14th back in 2019, where Scott City ended up winning by 9 over Garden City, 61-52. Led that throughout the game. And 4 years ago in 2017, Lady Beavers led it for a majority of the way before losing in overtime 59-53 here. So that's how it sets up here tonight between Scott City and Garden City. Lady Buffs a year ago were 11-6. They had a shortened season, did not play in December because of remote learning here, but we'll go ahead and take another timeout. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and bring in your starters. This is Beaver Basketball.
Fairley Feed Yard in Scott City takes pride in being part of Kansas's cattle feeding industry and is constantly aware of the specific needs of today's cattlemen. You can expect the best at Fairley Feed Yard, located 7 miles south and 6 miles west of Scott City. They believe in the importance of feed and ration preparation, health programs, death loss management, and overall handling of your feeder cattle. Fairley Feed Yard supports the area activities and youth of Western Kansas. Make Fairley Feed Yard your custom cattle feeder. That's Fairley Feed Yard of Scott City.
Go Beavers! Richard's Financial Services at 106 East 6th Street in Scott City is once again pleased to be a Booster Club sponsor for the Scott Community High School Beavers and a proud sponsor of Beaver Sports on KSKL. We are looking forward to another exciting and spirit-filled year of sports, academics, and activities in Beaver Nation. Go Big Blue!
Back here in Garden City High School here on KSKL Scott City, also on the Beaver Broadcasting Network. As we bring your starting lineups, presented by Security State Bank in Scott City and Leota. Free bill pay and online banking, safe, secure, easy to use, member FDIC. As Amy Fulker leads the Lady Beavers of Scott City in her second straight year, 7-16 record. 6'1" senior Ella Rumford gets the start, 3 points, 9 rebounds in the first game. Brooke Strine, the 6' junior, she had 9 points and 8 boards against Ulysses on Friday night. Amber Lotta, the 5'5" senior, at 20 points and 2 steals on Friday night. Erica Felker, the 5'5" sophomore, battled some foul trouble throughout, had 9 points and 3 boards in the game on Friday night. And Allie Patton, the 5'9" senior, 2 points and 6 rebounds per ball game. On Friday night. Ella Rumford, Brooke Strine, Amber Lotta, Erica Felker, and Allie Patton, the starting 5 tonight for the Lady Beavers of Scott City. For the Garden City Lady Buffaloes, coached by Matt Pfeiffer in his 6th season, 45-60 at Garden City. The graduate of Holcomb High back in 2010. He'll start Kristen Roth. Little change to the lineup tonight. Roth, the 5'10" senior, averages 6 points in 2 games. Eileen Besserol, a 5'10" junior, averages 11 points through 2 games. Jenica Pension, a freshman at 5'8". This is her first career start tonight. She's averaged 5 points through 2 games. Mackenzie Lucas, a 5'10" junior, averages 3 points through 2 games. And Amaya Gallegos, a junior at 5'7", averages 6.5 points through the first 2 games for Garden City. Kristen Roth, Eileen Besserol, Jenica Pension, Mackenzie Lucas, and Amaya Gallegos tonight, the starting 5 for the Garden City Lady Buffaloes. 0-2 on the year with a 46-40 loss to Guyman and a 35-29 loss on Saturday to Elk City. All those games played on the road, so this is their home opener. Scott City 1-0 with that 53-19 victory over Ulysses on Friday night. Ulysses played earlier today in the opening day of the Amos Morris Classic in Russell, and they played Phillipsburg. Of course, that's a sub-state opponent of Scott City's this year, so that was of interest there. The girls was won by Phillipsburg 60-12, and the boys' game was won by Phillipsburg as well, 43-40 over Ulysses. Both the Tiger boys and girls 0-2 on the year. And Scott City girls playing here tonight. Those are the only games involved in the Great West Activity Conference. And Cimarron is opening up their tournament at the Blue Jay Classic tonight. We've got the firm of Richter Rudy tonight here inside the Garden. We had the two Richter sons on Friday nights at Scott City. They did a good job, and they're back here tonight. And Jared Rudy is going to throw the ball up in the middle. Lady Beavers wearing the road dark blue uniforms, or new road uniforms. The navy blue with the lighter blue Columbia blue numbers and letters. Garden City in their home white uniforms. They win the tap run away. Lucas now right side. Here's a pull-up three, and that is good for Eileen Besserell. She has hit 6 threes this year, 3-0 Garden City. They'll say it's a 2. Their foot on the line just 10 seconds into the ball game. Scott City's first possession. Right side, it goes to Erica Felker, gets a screen, now needs help, gets a strip, and they're going to get a foul on Amaya Gallegos. That'll be her first, the ball game's first foul. She got into foul trouble against Elk City early on Saturday. That was big for them. They had 10 points through the first 3 quarters, and only 2 field goals through the first 3 quarters. Then they lit up for 19 in the fourth quarter. Here's Patton for a 3 right side. That is good. Her first triple of the year gives Scott City the 3-2 edge. 7:25 to go first quarter. So we have an early lead change here in this ball game. Garden City second trip. Here's Gallegos, pass the right side, pinch and right baseline jumper, good. Both teams have hit all their shots so far, 4-3, 7:12 to go first quarter. Our second lead change here in the first minute. Allie Patton into Brooke Strine, drives right side, pulls up at the paint, that one crawls off the left. Elle Rumford crashes the board hard, and now throws it away. Turnover number 1 on Scott City, and they step on the side baseline, do the Lady Buffaloes. And it'll be turnover number 1 on Garden City. Both teams with the turnover. Okay, they did change that Besserell shot to a 3. It's 5-3 Garden City, so no lead changes here, but 1 tie. 6:55 to go first quarter into Strine, catches a nice spin move, goes left and banks it home. She has her first 2, and we're tied for the second time at 5-5. 6:45 to go first quarter. Both teams now 3 thrown up, but deflected, picked up by Gallegos, counted a foul as she grabbed the rebound off a deflection. Does Gallegos? She gets on the board after the 3 missed by Besserell. 7-5 Garden City. 6:39 to go first quarter. The foul on Amber Lotta, her first. That's Scott City's first foul. And to the free throw line, Gallegos, she's 2 of 4 through the first 2 games there. And that one off to the right, and Ella Rumford grabs the board, her second of the game for Scott City. 7-5 Garden City. We've played 90 seconds. A lot of scoring early on into Strine, right block, catches it up top to Lotta. Looking to drive in, almost shuffled the feet now. Right side, Felker, she'll penetrate. Kicks it right side to Lotta. Tough defense by the Lady Buffs. Now Lotta backs her way in, catches it, slings it left side. Patton for a deep 2. Left side is good. Patton has 5 of Scott City's 7 points. We're tied for a third time here in the first 2 minutes. 6:10 to go first quarter. Left side to Kristen Roth. Now up top left, they'll kick it out to Maya Gallegos. Gallegos, of course, a junior for Garden City. She's familiar playing against the Lady Beavers, but last time she played against the Beavers quite a bit was in middle school. She did play her freshman year, but she came from Ulysses. There's a screen and a 3. Crawls off for Besserell. Rebound to Patton for Scott City. Lady Beavers looking to take their first lead of the game. 5:40 to go first quarter at 7-5. Ball fake. Ella Rumford drives in. Now Felker spots up for a triple. That one's wide right. Strine with the rebound. Saves it into play. It's loose. Ella Rumford with the dribble as she dribbles it on her knees, but then stepping out is Brooke Strine. Good effort by Scott City, but they commit turnover number 2. That was good balance by Rumford. Just drove the basketball, not committing the traveling violation. 5:25 to work first quarter. We're at 7-7, right baseline. Here's a jumper for 2. Too strong. Mackenzie Lucas from 12. Ball will trickle out of bounds and it'll belong to Scott City. So both teams started out pretty hot shooting early on, but cooled down over the last minute. You knew it was bound to after a while. As we approach 5 minutes to go first quarter, we're at 7-7. Rumford holds it now to Lotta for a deep triple off the heel. Erica Felker tracking down the board in the corner, saves it into play to Ella Rumford. Scott City with 3 offensive boards. Patton for Three, she hits it. She has 8 points and 3 of 3 from the floor. Our first lead change at 10-7. Under 5 to go first quarter, and a layup on the other end. Good for Amaya. Gallegos makes it 10-9. 4:48 to go first quarter. As the teams trade baskets here back and forth here in this opening period. Scott City with the 1 point lead in the ball. A lot of left side to Erica Felker. Looks for a cutter, finds Ella Rumford left lane line. She travels with it. Scott City's third turnover. We see our first sub of the evening, and that is going to be Delaney Tesh, the 5'9 senior. She started the first 2 games for Garden City, but not tonight here. She has not scored in the first 2 games. As Garden City with the ball looking to reclaim the lead here. 4:25 in a high-scoring first quarter, 10-9 for Scott City. Lady Beavers setting up in kind of a zone defense. Looks like a 3-2 look. Roth lob it in right side to Mackenzie Lucas. Double team, kicks it up top to Gallegos. Turns down the 3. Flips it over left side and shuffling her feet this time is Eileen Besserow. She's looking to drive in. Second turnover on the Lady Buffaloes. Scott City ball up by 1. 4:10 to go in the opening period. Lady Beavers got out to that hot lead against Ulysses. 14-0 first game. Here they find themselves up by 1 with their first lead. Midway first quarter at 10-9. Lob and nice cut. Strine layup. Oh, just a little strong that time. And the rebound goes to Besserow for Garden City. Lady Buffaloes with the ball down 1. 3:50 to work here in the opening period. Now bounce pass thrown away. Mackenzie Lucas was toward the high post right. Thought there was a backdoor feed there. Lady Buffalo cutting, but nobody was home. And it's a second Buffalo turnover. 3:40 to work first period. Garden City picking up Scott City in a man defense. Right side to Allie Patton. She is 3 for 3 from the floor. Into Strine, catches it. Nice up in her move. Shot blocked by Besser on the rebound in the hands of Gallegos. And the ball, she'll lose it. Dribble out of bounds. That's the third Buffalo turnover. Scott City with a 10-9 lead. Been a good first quarter here so far. 3:31 to go in the opening period. Like you could join us here tonight on Mix 94.5. Felker to trigger it in underneath the basket. Avoid the 5 count. Nice cut. Brooks trying left lane line, but wild on the shot. And the rebound to Garden City. She's missed them wide right their last couple times. Driving in, Kristen Roth on the other end of the paint. Ball deflected. Lotta steals it. Tournament number 4 on Garden City. Here's Lotta with a left-handed layup. That crawls in for her first 2. Lady Beavers up 12-9. 3:12 to go first quarter. Scott City with a 3-point lead. Garden City back with the ball in the front court left to Kristen Roth. Up top to Eileen Besserow. Besserow guarded by Patton. Drives in. Her runner left side is no good if she was hacked. And she'll get 2 free throws. Second team foul on Scott City, I beg your pardon. That foul charged Allie Patton her first. Besserow, the 5'10 junior, just 1 of 1 from the line this year. She averages 11 points through the first 2 games. Had 7 all in the fourth quarter against Elk City the other night, or the other afternoon. That free throw clanks off. Substitution for the Lady Beavers in for the first time is the 5'4 sophomore Mallory Cup, taking the place of Allie Patton, who has 8 of Scott City's 12 points here in this first quarter. Second free throw for Besser on the way, and that one is good as she has 4, and it's a 2-point game. 3 minutes exactly to go first quarter. Scott City up by 2 at 12-10. Lady Buffaloes of Garden City will pick up Scott City in the half court, and they force a turnover. 4th on Scott City. Roth layup left side, good. We're tied for the 4th time in the quarter at 12. 2:45 to go first quarter as Kristen Roth with that. Now we're getting a carrying violation on Scott City as Amber Lotta called for palm in the basketball, the 5th Lady Beaver turnover. The turnovers are pretty low considering game on Friday night for Scott City at 11, but they already have 5 in the first quarter. Besserow with the dribble at eyes. Garden City looking to retake the lead. 2.5 to go first quarter at 12-12. Garden City the last 3 points of the ballgame. Jump stop, and Amber Lotta had the steal, and Garden City gets it back in the paint. Stuffed that time by Strine on a shot by Lucas, and Strine grabs the board. Did a good job of going straight up there, did the 6-foot junior Brooke Strine. Scott City ball tied at 12. 2:10 to go first quarter here from Garden City. And now an overplay, but kept alive by Rumford. A couple dribbles, loses it, picks it back up. Strine with a deep 2. That one crawls off, and the rebound goes to Kristen Roth for Garden City. We're tied at 12 here as we approach 2 to go first quarter. In transition, maybe getting away with the walk is Bestial. She'll drive in and draw the foul. That'll be team foul number 3 on Scott City. Brooke Strine picks up her first as Tori Ford enters the lineup for the first time, replacing Strine. Ford hit a couple of threes, 2 of 2 from the floor from three-point range on Friday night in the win over Ulysses. Scott City hit 6 threes in that game. Ulysses with the ball tied at 12. A screen for Gallegos. She'll pull up the foul line, jumper off the heel, rebound, good position underneath. Actually, that was Rumford who checked that. Strine grabs the board for Scott City. Still 12 all, minute 40 to go first quarter. We've been stuck at 12 for a little over a minute. Scott City on a 90-second scoring drought here. Is driving in as Felker lays it up left side, can't get it to go, but she'll be at the foul line for 2 charity shots. The foul will be charged on Eileen Besserell. Her first, team's second. Felker at the line. She was 3 of 5 on Friday night against Ulysses. Lady Beavers so far this year, 64% at the line. The free throw, nothing but nylon for Felker. She breaks the 12-all tie. 1:35 to go first quarter. The end of the ball game, Jenica Pinchin for Mackenzie Lucas for Garden City. As the Lady Beavers have a 13-12 lead and make it 14-12. Felker calmly sinks 2 free throws as she checks out. Allie Patton to take her place. Good first quarter here. We've had 4 ties and 1 lead change. Lady Beavers up by 2, at 14-12, under 90 seconds to go first quarter. Scott City in a 3-2 zone defense, right side out top. And now they're working around Besserell. She'll try a 3 for the lead. Oh, she banked it in. Her 7th point gives Garden City the 15-14 lead with around 70 seconds to go first quarter. Her second lead change. Both teams have hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Alada up top to Patton. Now Brooks trying left elbow, left corner to Ford. She'll drive in. Uses up her dribble, needs help. Bounce pass up top to Cup with under a minute to go first quarter. Alada sees an alley right side. Tried to almost pushed off there. Now to Ford driving the paint. Alada right wing open for a triple. Off the heel. Rebound tipped around, and it's going to be hustled by Cup in the corner to save the possession for Scott City underneath. Patton will go up, and she'll get hacked, and she'll get 2 free throws. Good hustle by Mallory Cup in the left corner, saving the possession as Scott City will be at the line for 2 free throws. The 13th foul on Garden City this quarter. Mackenzie Lucas with her first personal foul. The free throw is good for Patton. She has 9 first quarter points, her first trip to the line this year. We're tied at 15, 42 seconds to go first quarter. Scott City's Amber Lotta and Brooke Strine check out. That brings in Ella Rumford and also Erica Felker. As Patton with 10 first quarter points gives Scott City the lead back. Lady Beavers 4 are 4 at the line here at 16-15. A scoop shot, and we get a blocking foul and 2 free throws. As Amaya Gallegos heading back to line for 2. The foul will be on Allie Patton. That's a tough one. That's her second. Team's 4th. And Amaya Gallegos to the line for 2. Ulysses 1 of 3 at the line this quarter so far, and now Lotta will have to check in. Tough break there for Patton getting her second foul. The free throw clanks off for Gallegos as Lotta will check in. As Coach Amy Felker was trying to get Strine and Lotta some rest with the end of the first quarter coming, get that minute plus the time left on the clock, but Lotta will have to check back in. Gallegos, the free throw for the tie is good. She has 5, and we're tied for the 5th time in this period already. 16 all, 35 seconds to go first quarter. She is 1 of 3 at the line. Garden City just 1 of 4, or 2 of 5, and Scott City throws the ball away. There's 6 turnover the period, and then almost lost that time by Delaney Tesh. Now with it is Besserell. She'll drive right side. Cutoff may have gotten away with the walk. 15 seconds to go first quarter. Guy goes back to Besserell. She'll drive around 4. Her runner is banked up too strong. The rebound loose, and Amber Lotta picks it up for Scott City. She'll race right sideline with 6 seconds of 5. Right side to Ella Rumford. Now Lotta, a deep 3, launches it off the back iron. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end. A good one here inside Garden City High School. We're deadlocked at 16 after 1. Back with the second 8 minutes of play in 1 minute. This is Beaver basketball. Felker drives around the left lane. She'll take it all the way. Lost the dribble, but saved into play. Pass Rumford to Felker, or to Cup up top. Now Amber Lotta splits the defenders, goes up, leaves it short that time underneath the rim, and the rebound goes to Pinchin. Here's Garden City racing back the other way. First minute of the second quarter, tied at 16. Gallegos looking to drive in, sees an alley floater in the paint, is short. Rebound, Brooke Strine for Scott City. And here's Amber Lotta pushing it across, weaves her way through. Her shot is blocked from behind. No foul over the back that time. It was a clean enough block, and out of bounds it belonged to the Lady Beavers, that is, with 6:44 to go second quarter. We're still at 16. Felker now Strine wide open, cuts backside. She has her 4th point, and Scott City back on top, 18-16. 6:35 to go second quarter. Now stop and pop three for Gallegos. No, rebound Ella Rumford as she gets bumped, her 3rd rebound of the half. Scott City up by 2, and Lotta looking to push it. She'll drive in, split the defenders, lays it up, it crawls off. Rebound loose, picked up by Felker. She brings it back out high. Now wide open is Strine, catches it. Power dribble goes up right side and scores it with the right hand. She has 6, and timeout Garden City. It's a 30-second timeout with 6:15 here in period 2. It's Scott City 20, Garden City 16. As Coach Matt Pfeiffer burns the 30-second timeout. Basketball tonight brought to you by Wendy's, White's Food Liner, Wheatland Electric, Wheatland Broadband, Western State Bank, Western Kansas Insurance. Also, Volgamore Family Farms, Turner Sheet Metal. Also, True North Cafe, Taco Grande. Also like to thank Stevens Veterinary Services, State Farm Insurance, Spencer Pest Control, Security State Bank, Scott Pro, Scott County Record, Scott County Hospital, Scott County Fitness Center, Scott Cooperative Association, Scott Community Foundation, Scott City Pharmacy Giftologist, Scott City Ice Center Road Mean Green Agency, as well as Richards Financial Services, Our Brothers Auto Body Mechanic, and Precision Ag and Seed. Scott City with the first 4 points of the quarter. It's their largest lead of the game at 20-16 as we approach 6 minutes to go second quarter. Out of the 32nd Garden City timeout, the Buffaloes with the ball. Lady Beavers stay in their zone. Roth left side goes to Mackenzie Lucas. Now the ball whistling, got a hold on Scott City. That's their 15th foul of the half. It might be the second on Lotta. It's either Strine or Lotta, and Lotta picks up her 2nd. Team's 5th. Garden City's only been whistled for 3 as Ford will have to check in for Lotta, who checks out with 2 fouls and 2 points. Ollie Patton leads Scott City with 10. Now here's a wide open 3 off the inbound. That is short for Maya Gallego. Scott City grabs the rebound in the hands of Cup as she saves it, or has it, but Coach Amy Felker will call a timeout to save the possession with 5:51 to go first half. A good use of the timeout. Also basketball tonight presented by Pokey Theaters, Platinum Age Insurance, Plain Jan's New Life Market, Miller Veterinary Clinic, Midwest Mixer, Western Bearing, Metzger Appraisals, and Metzger Family Farms. So McCarty Family Farms and Low Tree Farms and Livestock. Most of the rest of the games in this Round Ball Classic will be played Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Garden City, Holcomb, Scott City, Liberal are the main hosts through Thursday night and Friday night. And every game will be played here in Garden City on Saturday. They'll play 2 games in the, or just 1 game in the auxiliary gym at 10. The rest of them will be in the main gym here. Out of the timeout, Scott City's ball up 4 here. 5:45 to go second quarter. Tori Ford with it, now needs help. Can't find anybody, hands it off to Erica Felker, saved the possession up top to Ella Rumford. Rumford has not attempted a shot yet here in this half. And now goes to Erica Felker at high post right. And now with it is Ford for a deep bomb. And she cannot bank it in. The rebound tipped out high. Felker hustles for the offensive board. 6 offensive board for Scott City in this half. They have a 4-point lead in the ball at 5:20 to go second quarter. They've had a lot of extra possessions that have helped them build a 4-point first half lead. Felker steps back, fires a 3 off the back iron. Strine with another board, her 5th of the half. Ford will drive in, pull-up jumper, no. And rebound, and Strine hits the deck as she falls back, and she's going to be called for the walk. Good effort by Scott City. They could not get the ball to go in the hole that time. They had 3 opportunities. As Scott City leads it by 4. They have 7 offensive boards this half, 20-17, 5 minutes to go second quarter. With it now is Amaya Gallegos, gets a screen, pulls up top. Besserell fires a 3, and that is off the heel. Rebound tipped and in the hands of Kristen Roth for Garden City off the miss. Now Besserell back with it, up top to Roth. They're working around the perimeter right corner, throwing up a three and almost banking it in. Long rebound. That was Mackenzie Lucas. Her follow-up, no. Both teams misfiring from the field quite a bit more in the second quarter. And then Scott City is going to lose the ball after they had the rebound. Their 8th turnover of the half. 4:32 to go second quarter. They had the rebound, and then they lost the ball out of bounds there. And unforced error. Off the inbounds, a layup and a foul. As Kristen Roth cut between two Lady Beavers, and Tori Ford commits the foul her first. Team 6, Garden City just 3 fouls. Kristen Roth is 6 of 8 at the line through 2 games. Garden City is a team this year, 60%, but just 2 of 5 tonight. They have not scored here in the second quarter. The rainbow shot is short. I mean, that's a high archer. Ford out, and in for the first time is Cheyenne Kramer, the 5'8 sophomore. Played a few minutes the other night in the victory over Ulysses. Second charity shot, that's a rainbow shot short as well. Garden City just 2 of 7 at the line as the rebound to Felker for Scott City. Garden City has not yet scored here in the second quarter. 4:20 to go first half. 20-16 Lady Beavers lead. They've only scored 4 points on their own. Strine now deflected off the backdoor feed, and Garden City with the turnover. With it is Besserell. Garden City with 9 first half turnovers. Scott City, with 9 first half turnovers. Roth out high, guarded tightly by Felker. Now to Besserell. And Gallegos will reset the offense as Scott City in a 2-3 zone midway second quarter. Lady Beavers on a 2-minute drought of their own, but they have a 20-16 lead. Gallegos, Besserell, you cannot leave her wide open, and she'll make Scott City pay as she drains her third 3 of the game. 20-19 with 3:48 to go first half. She had 5 threes coming into the game and has hit 3 already in this first half. All 3 of Garden City's triples. Strine with it, foul line now Ella Rumford. She'll try a 3. That one misses wide right, and the rebound loose picked up by Garden City. Besserell got the board. An outlet with 3.5 to go second quarter. Here's Besserell now, correction, Gallegos layup. No, too strong in the rebound. Kramer is fouled. And I believe they're going to get that on Gallegos, who can't believe that. It's her second foul for Gallegos. Team's 4th here with 3:26 to go second quarter. Garden City up by, or Scott City, I beg your pardon, up by 1 at 20-19. A lob trying to get it in a stride too high for her, and 10th Scott City turnover. Out is going to be Delaney Tesh for Garden City, pinching back in the game for Garden City. As they look to try to take the lead, they're down 1 are the Lady Buffs. As we approach 3 minutes to go first half, Gallegos dribbles between the legs, gets a screen, and then flips it right side. Besserell for a 4th 3 of the half. That one too strong. Garden City tracks down the long rebound, and then losing a lot of contact was Gallegos turnover. Here's Erica Felker racing right side, will hang, shoot, and blocked out of bounds by Besserell as Felker tried to go for the right-handed layup. Allie Patton in, replacing Mallory Cup, and also Amber Lotta in for Cheyenne Kramer. So Lotta has to be careful with her 2 fouls playing out there. Patton has not played in the second quarter, with sitting on the bench with 2 fouls here. And she's back in there here with 2:50 to go second quarter. Lob into Rumford, catches the right lane line, crawls off. Rebound goes to Lucas for Garden City. They have the ball down 1. Scott City struggling from the field, as is Garden City this period. And Lucas did not shuffle the feet that time, was close. Up top to Besserell right side. 2:35 to go second quarter. Driving right lane line is Tesh. Now we get a whistle. Oh, we get a holding foul. And that'll be 7th team foul on Garden City Scott City this half. They'll get it on Ella Rumford, her first. Tesh, who's yet to score this year, at the line for a front end of 1-1. The Lady Buffaloes just 2 of 7 in this first half, so that'll probably change things here, and they'll probably hit this 1 or 2. Tesh's front of the 1-1 is good. Well, I was right. She'll get the bonus. We're tied for the 6th time at 20 all. 2:32 to go first half. Scott City is on a 4-minute drought. They took a 20-16 lead with 6:15 to go first half. Garden City cannot hit the second free throw. Tesh hits 1 out of 2. Rebound Rumford grabs her 4th board of the half. Lady Beavers and Lady Buffs tied at 20. 2:20 to go second quarter. Left side to Amber Lotta. Nice cut. Here's Rumford. Left side layup. Good. Rumford with her first two, and Scott City back up by 2. 2:14 to go second quarter, 22-20. Nice offensive set by the Lady Beavers, getting the basket and ending a 4-minute drought. And now Amber Lotta steps in the passing lane. 7th Garden City turnover. Lotta, left-handed layup. Yes! Her 4th point. 24-20. 4 quick ones for the Lady Beavers at the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. Timeout Garden City. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. As kind of running down the schedule Thursday night, Scott City will host both the Coronado boys and girls. Those are 6 and 7:30 games. 6 o'clock for the girls, boys at 7:30 at the Scott Community Event Center. Then on Friday night, Scott City girls will play Wichita Trinity at 6, and the boys, beg your pardon, will play Life Prep out of Wichita at 7:30. Saturday, just boys game only. Boys game only for Scott City on Saturday. They'll take on the Liberal Redskins here at 3:15. Out of the 32nd Garden City timeout, we're just under 2 minutes to go first half. 24-20, Scott City back up by 4. Both teams have had runs of 4 here in this period. Gallegos with a dribble up top. Now we'll throw it right corner to Bessero, who has 3 triples in this half. And Patton almost pushed over the back to commit her 3rd foul. Now with it is Gallegos, dribbles it out high, guarded by Lotta. Both players have 2 fouls. Pull up 17-footer, short rebound. Roth blocked out of there by Rumford. And it'll stay Scott City basketball. And right now, Gallegos, who planted wrong, is in some pain, and she's going to limp over toward the Garden City bench. You hope she's okay. Boy, that would be a big blow for Garden City. Her and Bessero were the top 2 returners from last year's Lady Buffalo team, and now she goes to the bench and she'll be worked on. As in is Taylor Mesa here with 1:33 to go second quarter. It's a 4-point Scott City lead. Garden City ball at 24-20. Mesa, the 5'4" junior, to inbound it in, and they lose it out of bounds off the hands of Delaney Tesh. Lady Buffalo turnover number 8 of the half. The Garden City student section showing probably not the best sportsmanship, but it's okay. Now Strine with it, right side to Lotta. Up top to Felker, fumbled it, picked it back up, splits and finish, takes it strong to the rack, misses a bit. Strine right there with a follow from point blank. She has 8-6 in the period, and it's a 26-20 lead as we approach 1:10 to go first half. Scott City with their largest lead of the half and a whistle and a foul out high. Team foul number 8 on Scott City. The first on Felker will put the Lady Buffs at the line for a 1-and-1. As Mallory Cupp and Tori Ford to check in here with 1:07 to go first quarter. Besser will be at the line for a 1-and-1. She is 1 of 2 at the line, but has 10 points. She is 3 of 5 on, make that 3 of 6 on threes in the first half. She has the lone field goal of the second quarter for Garden City. 26-20, Scott City with the lead. Front of the 1-and-1 is good, and she'll get the bonus. 26-21, 1:07 to go second quarter. Just 4 fouls on Garden City, 8 on Scott City. Second free throw, that one's off the back iron, tracked down by Ford in the right corner for the Lady Beavers. She grabs her second board of the half. Scott City's owned the glass here in this first half. Final minute, they're up by 5. 26-21, left side, the pass dry, and that's going to be a hack on Eileen Besserell. That's their first, team's 5th. She tried to get the steal that time. So Besserell with 2, Gallegos, who's injured on the bench, with 2 fouls. Garden City, or Scott City rather, inbound it. 55 seconds left, corner to Ella Rumford. Rumford up top, it goes to Mallory Cupp. Now they're working around to Ford, into Strine. Great position, right side. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebound, Strine, follow up, yes! She has 8 in the period. Scott City up by 7 here. Now we're good. 20 seconds to go. Felker drives in, loose dribble now to Rumford. Now backside, here's Cupp. She'll take the right lane jumper. Little strong that time. The rebound loose and picked up by Roth for Garden City. Down to 7 seconds to go. Here's a 3-0. Rebound Rumford with 3 seconds. With 2 seconds, 1 second. Torrey Ford to the baseball, home run ball. It's wide right and no good, and that's the end of your half. Scott City with a 28-21 lead here at the break over the Garden City Lady Buffaloes. We'll take a halftime break of 3 minutes and come back with your first half stats and more. This is Scott City Beaver basketball.
Turner Sheet Metal, our main goal is to enhance the comfort of your home while making sure that our customers are 100% satisfied. Need your furnace checked for the winter? Call us. Need your air conditioner cleaned for the summer? Our NATE certified technicians are the guys for the job. Turner Sheet Metal, your Bryant authorized dealer in Scott City, can also help you save up to 40% on your heating and cooling costs with the Bryant Evolution system. Call for a free estimate and let us help keep your family comfortable and safe. Turner Sheet Metal, South Highway 83 in Scott City.
Scott City Eye Center has been a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Scott City community since 1999. Our experienced eye doctors offer comprehensive vision examinations at our Scott City optometry office and specialize in the diagnosis and treatment of a wide array of eye diseases, conditions, and problems. We use advanced diagnostic technology and are committed to improving the quality of life of persons in the Scott City community through enhanced vision. Give yourself the gift of clear vision. Schedule an appointment with Joshua J. Gooden, OD, today.
Circle C Farms is family owned and operated. They offer a complete line of top quality farming services. Circle C Farms is now offering grid sampling and precision fertilizer applications. They have the right equipment for your job, and as always, they bring you tomorrow's technology to today's farming. So stop on by and visit with Steve and Ted about your needs, or just give them a call at 620-872-3299. Circle C Farms is a proud sponsor of the Beaver Broadcasting Network.
For exceptional service in real estate, put Stephanie Shapland at Shapland Real Estate to work for you. Property homework is what we do best at Shapland Real Estate. We put forth every effort to get results that move you. Our expertise in buying and selling residential, commercial, and agriculture property is built on the tradition of trust and thoroughness that you deserve. Shapland Real Estate takes pride in our community and in cheering on our students in all that they do. Give Shapland Real Estate a call or visit our website today.
Is your dog ungroomed and smelly? Then come on by the new and improved Wagon Wash, located at 501 Jackson Street in Scott City, Kansas. We added on a dog wash for your pet's hygienic needs. There are 6 different modes you can choose from: shampoo, oatmeal conditioner, rinse, odor control, flea and tick, and blow dry. Our facilities are regularly cleaned, and we have a vending machine full of treats for you and your pet. Follow us on Facebook at Wagon Wash Car Wash.
White's Food Liner is located at 1314 South Main Street in Scott City, Kansas. They are open daily from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Home delivery is available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. just by calling 620-872-5854. They are a full-service grocery store offering a wide selection of varieties at affordable prices. Sign up today for their mobile app. Look for it in the App Play Store under White's Food Liner. Don't forget to visit today.
At the line. She had 2 threes in that process. Also, Brooke Strine had 10. She had 8 of her 10 in the second quarter. Amber Lotta with 4, and then Ella Rumford and Erica Felker each with 2. For Garden City in the first half, it was Eileen Besserell leading the way with 10 points. Amaya Gallegos with 5. She came out of the ball game late in the second quarter with an injury. It didn't look good there right at the end of the first half there. 5 for Gallegos, all in that first quarter. 3 for Kristen Roth. Jenica Pinchin with 2 and Delaney Tesh with 1. And we will get the rest of your first half stats here. And Scott City rather had 8 fouls. They had 10 turnovers the first half. It had 11 in the entire game against Ulysses, but they cut down the turnovers a little bit more in the second quarter. Had 4 second quarter turnovers, 2 steals, 11 defensive rebounds, but they have made a living on the glass with 9 offensive boards, a total of 20 first half rebounds. For Garden City in the first half, they had just 12 rebounds, 8 defensive and 4 offensive. They had 9 turnovers in the first half, 4 steals, 5 fouls. Halftime here, 28-21, Scott City with a 7-point lead over Garden City here inside Garden City High School. Let's take a 3-minute break. We'll come back with the rest of your first half stats and get you set up for the second half. This is Scott City Beaver basketball.
Deeply rooted in the heart of western Kansas, Bogomore Family Farms is an efficient, team-driven, goal-oriented farming operation dedicated to hard work, moral integrity, community involvement, and environmental sustainability. Our diverse and knowledgeable team utilizes cutting-edge technology to incorporate practices that increase the productivity and profitability of the land. The land we farm is our livelihood and our future.
The fitness area, but also group fitness classes. Find out your workout opportunities at the Scott Recreation Commission Fitness Center, 912 Jefferson Street in Scott City. You can also sign up online at scottrec.org.
Miller Veterinary Clinic in Scott City loves to take care of your large or small animals as much as you love caring for them. Doctors Callista Miller, Stacy Rogers, Ellie Minix, and staff provide quality and compassionate care for your pet's health. They invite you to bring your animals in for checkups to keep their health in top shape. Miller Veterinary Clinic is also a full-service clinic and offers quality care with their boarding and grooming facility. Animal health supplies and foods are also available. Miller Veterinary Clinic, South Highway 83 in Scott City, where they have compassionate care for all of God's creatures.
Looking for a fresh start? How about buying a new car or home? We at Security State Bank want to help you with all the financial changes in your life, to choosing the perfect home for your family or starting a new business. Let Security help you. Come into one of our locations in Scott City or Leota, visit our website at ssbscott.com or call 620-872-7224 to find out how Security State Bank can support you throughout the changes in your life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you want plain talk with exceptional results, count on Norder Supply to serve you. With over 40 years of experience in the crop protection business, the dedicated team at Norder Supply is passionate about assisting you in achieving maximum net return per acre by delivering unparalleled agronomic advice and best in customer service. That's how they define success. To serve you better, they have an aerial application service and do it all for a very competitive rate. Call them today at 620-872-3058. Norder Supply, plain talk, exceptional results.
Preparation pays on the field and in life.
Deeply rooted in the heart of western Kansas, Bogomore Family Farms is an efficient, team-driven, goal-oriented farming operation dedicated to hard work, moral integrity, community involvement, and environmental sustainability. Our diverse and knowledgeable team utilizes cutting-edge technology to incorporate practices that increase the productivity and profitability of the land. The land we farm is our livelihood and our future.
Shot 38% from the floor in the first half. They were 11 of 29. They were 2 of 8 on threes. 9 of 21 on two-point field goals and perfect 4 of 4 at the line in the first half. Those all came in the first quarter. Did not attempt a free throw in the second quarter. Garden City was 33% from the field in the first half. At 7 of 21, they were 3 of 9 from behind the three-point arc at 33%, 4 of 12 on twos as well. That's 33%, but 5 and 11 at the foul line in the first half. And foul trouble for both teams. Scott City had Amber Lott and Allie Patton each with 2. Garden City had Amaya Gallegos and Eileen Besserell each with 2. And ironically enough, speaking of Gallegos, who left with an ankle injury late in the second quarter, have not seen her return to the bench. And that's a big loss there for Coach Matt Pfeiffer's Garden City Lady Buffalo team here if she's not able to go the rest of the night. So they will start Delaney Tesh in her place to begin the second half, along with Eileen Besserell, Kristen Roth, Jenica Pinch, and Mackenzie Lucas. Scott City will have their regular 5. Ella Rumford, Brooke Strine, Amber Lotta, Erica Felker, and Allie Patton. This is the 25th time in the last 2 years Scott City, of course, has played. Make that 24th time. They've had the same lineup for 23 of those 24 games. It's Garden City basketball to begin the third 8 minutes of play as we are officially underway. Scott City opens up at a 2-3 zone. Eileen Besserell running the point here. Now to Pinchin. Now goes inside to Lucas. Back out right side. Here's Tesh driving in. Her shot is blocked. They're going to get a hack and 2 free throws. That's on Allie Patton with the hack right away. Her third foul just 11 seconds into this second half, and that'll be team foul number 1 on Scott City. As Delaney Tesh 1 of 2 at the line with 2 free throws. The first one is left short off the lip of the rim. And in is going to be Mallory Cup replacing Patton. 11 seconds into this half with her 3 fouls. Garden City's been whistled for 5 fouls in the game. Scott City now 9. Second free throw is good. She hits 1 out of 2. She's 2 of 4 at the line. Garden City now 6 of 13. It's 28-22. 7:48 to go, third quarter. We're just underway, second half. Scott City's first trip down the floor is they're in Garden City in man defense, excuse me. Left side, here's Lotta looking to lob it in, but can't. Couple of dribbles out high, guarded by Kristen Roth, 5'10". A little mismatch there. Now to Strine, ball poked away as they collapse on her, and Scott City with their 11th turnover. You can see that Garden City's looking to collapse on the post players of Scott City here and make the guards beat them. And Amber Lotta gets in front of the passing lane and gets the ball right back. She'll weave her way around. Besserell goes up, can't get it to go. Last touch by Scott City after the layup. And last touch by Cup, trying to retrieve the ball to be Garden City ball. Lotta tried to draw the foul, but they would not bite on it. And we're at 28-22 here with 7:10 to go, third quarter. With it right side, Pinchin pulls up for the mid-range jumper. Too strong, rebound backside, Ella Rumford for Scott City. Now to Amber Lotta, who will race it across. Lotta will take it all the way, goes around. Lotta contact, no foul called, and layup miss. Rebound goes to Garden City. And now racing down is Pinchin for Lady Buffs, and almost poked away up top. They're working around. Besserell will try a 3, and she will be missing, but rebound Pinchin. Turn on, put up, back is good. Off the lip of the rim and back home. Her 4th point, and it's 28-24, 6:35 to go, third quarter, and Garden City back to within 4. Scott City, a couple misses here, and a floater is good for Felker. 6:25 to go, third quarter. And Felker's 4th point of the night. Now here's a turn down 3, running left side. Blocked from behind by Lotta on Delaney Tesh. It'll belong to Garden City. 6:16 to go, third quarter. Garden City and Scott City battling here inside Garden City High School. Lady Beavers with a 30-24 lead. Besserell to inbound it. Lob it in right side to Kristen Roth. Now up top it goes to Mackenzie Lucas. So working around the perimeter, a 4 outlook. Pinchin with it, back up top it goes. They're working around right side to Besserell. She'll drive in and whistle. She's called for the offensive foul, much to the displeasure of Besserell. And Besserell with her 3rd foul. That's a big foul on Garden City. Their first of the half was 6:06 to go, third quarter. So without one of their star players, Amaya Gallegos, and now Besserell with foul trouble with 3. See if Scott City gets a little bit more aggressive, go into her a little bit. Both teams with a foul piece here in the second half. Off a screen, Felker right side. Now dribbles around the perimeter to the foul line, left side. Here's Strine, takes the mid-range jumper, and bank shot good. She has a dozen. 32-24 with 5:46 to go. Third period, Lady Beavers matching their largest lead of the game at 8. Actually, this is their largest lead of the night at 8. 5:35 to go, third quarter. Crossover dribble, Besserell driving in. Now here's Tesh almost thought about the deep three. And Lotta steps in the passing lane. She has it right side with the layup, and that is good, and she's fouled. It's a 10-point game, 34-24, 5:26 to go, third quarter. Lotta steps in the passing lane, averages 2 steals a game. She has 6. And that foul is on Jenica Pinchin, her second. Team's second of the half, I beg your pardon. As now Garden City with 12 turnovers tonight. As they bring in some subs in for the first time. Ryan Warren, who's not played all games, checks in. She's a 5'6" junior. Lady Beavers are the largest lead of the night at 10 with 5:26 to go, third quarter. And that one just bounces in and making it an 11-point lead. Lotta with 7 on the night. Largest lead of the game at 11 for Scott City with 5:20 to go, third quarter at 35-24. Up top, Taylor Mesa also returned to the Garden City lineup. Is in there. Now left side, it goes to Ryan Warren, almost stolen away. Mesa, right side. Now bullet pass up top. Besserell steps in, drives in the paint, floater over Strine, gets it to go. She has 12, 35-26. Coach Matt Pfeiffer wants time. It's a full timeout. We'll take it as well with 5:01 to go, third quarter. Scott City 35, Garden City 26. Lady Beaver basketball tonight on Mix 94.5. We'll come back.
White's Food Liner is located at 1314 South Main Street in Scott City, Kansas. They are open daily from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Home delivery is available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. just by calling 620-872-5854. They are a full-service grocery store offering a wide selection of varieties at affordable prices. Sign up today for their mobile app. Look for it in the App Play Store under White's Food Liner. Don't forget to visit today. Circle C.
Scott City's lead is at 9 here with 4:58 to go, third quarter. It's Scott City 35, Garden City 26. Back out of the timeout, Lady Beaver basketball. Nice cut. Here's Brooke Strine. Lays it up and scores it left side. She has 14, 37-26. Good play out of the timeout for Scott City. 4:40 remaining in the third period of play here from Garden City High School. Both teams have won 4 games in the series since the early 80s. Almost poked away and almost a foul by Strine. Now driving in, and she is committing the foul as Kristen Roth will head to the line to shoot 2. Strine hit the deck. Brooke Strine's second foul, second team foul half. She almost committed the foul earlier trying to get the steal around Roth. The 5'10 senior has 3 points tonight, is 1 of 2 at the line. Scott City 5 of 5 tonight at the line. Garden City 6 of 13 and make it 6 of 14. Second free throw coming up here. It's on the way. That rainbow shot, that one's good. And makes it a 37-27 game with 4:32 to go, third quarter. Scott City slowly pulled away here, but Garden City, you have to be careful of them. They're a fourth quarter team. Now Felker goes around Mesa, will lay it up too strong that time, and the rebound goes to Lady Buffaloes. The hands of Lucas. Garden City pushing it down 10, and Rose splits the defenders. Shot is up, no, but a foul. My goodness, Lotta looked like she was camped there, but they'll say she committed the blocking foul, her third foul. Team's third on Scott City this half. 2 free throws for Roth, who was just 1 of 2 at the line. 4:15 here in this third quarter. That free throw clanks off. Coach Amy Felker will send Allie Patton to this check-in, replacing Lotta, who checks out with 7 points and now 3 fouls. Ella Rumford, Brooke Strine, Erica Felker, Mallory Cupp, and Allie Patton on the floor for Scott City. Second free throw for Roth, as she is 1 out of 2 there and has 5 points, 3 of 6 at the line, 37-28, 4:14 here in this third quarter. Scott City's lead trimmed to 9. They've led by as many as 11 on 2 occasions, but it's down to 9. A screen for Patton, he'll drive in. Oh, she loses the ball, and it's right in the hands of Mackenzie Lucas. Turnover on Scott City. Lucas drives in. That's going to be a charge as Mallory Cup takes the charge as Lucas ran right over her second foul. Team's third with 3:58 right here at the midway point of period 3. No question about that one. Player control foul there, and back it goes to Scott City up 9 after they had just turned it over for the 12th time. Strine with it just right on the top of the key, goes left of the dribble to Ellie Patton. Now Erica Felker left corner, gets a screen, looking to drive in, almost throws it away. Deflected, picked up though by Scott City. Lotta now, here's Patton for a deep 2, short, that was on target. Her first shot attempt since the first quarter. Here's Roth back the other way. Garden City down 9 with the ball and almost a steal. The layup is blocked, but a foul. Push and 2 free throws coming as Mackenzie Lucas heads to the line for the first time tonight. Ella Rumford with the foul, her first, team's 4th. Garden City's committed 3 fouls this half. 2 free throws for the 5'10 junior Mackenzie Lucas, yet to score tonight. First free throw is good. That's her second make of the year. She's 1 of 4 coming in. 37-29 with 3:30 to go third quarter. It's a little 3-0 run, all from the line for Garden City. Second free throw for Mackenzie Lucas, looking for her second point, averaging 3 points through 2 games. That one off, but Besserow with an offensive board. Got around the Lady Beaver to get the ball. Garden City with the ball down 8, 3:25 here in the third at 37-29, almost a walkout high. And now Lucas with the left corner up top. It goes to Warren. Warren holds it now to around to Warren around left side. Now driving in, here's Lucas. Skips it over to Mesa for 3. Short. Rebound tipped around, and Brooks Strine will track it down for Scott City. Scott City with the ball up by 8, 3 minutes to go as Amber Lotta weaves her way through. Now pulls it back out for Scott City. Up 37-29 here on KSKL Scott City. Now Lotta with it right side. Looking in for a cutter. Finds a cutting Strine who lays it up and scores it. She has 16, 39-29, 2:45 to go. Third period, lead back up to 10 for the Lady Beavers. And now driving in is Besserow, blocked by Strine, and the rebound to Strine. She's working on a double-double. That might have given her a double-double there. She has 10 boards. Now Ella Rumford, Paul fake. In goes to Felker, goes up, and she is fouled. Good ball movement by Scott City tonight. Team foul number 4 on the Lady Buffs this half. The foul will be charged to Taylor Mesa, her first, to a 2:29 in the third. Team's 4th, and 2 free throws for Felker, who has 4 points tonight. Free throw off the back iron. First miss from the line by Scott City. As Jenica Pinchin in for Garden City. Tori Ford in for Scott City. Out is Taylor Mesa for Garden City. And out for Scott City is Ella Rumford. A lot of playing out there with the 3 fouls. Second free throw, Felker missed them both, and Pinchin with the board. Garden City with the ball down 10, 2:25. Pinchin will drive in. Almost, she did pivot, not a travel. It was close. Now she has it right side, guarded, double teamed, and almost threw it away. Now, gonna get reach and foul. How can you call that? It was a tough call against Amber Lotta, her 4th foul. The official was clearly behind the Lady Buffalo, who had the ball, and somehow he could see the hack on there. Maybe he heard the contact, but Lotta now has 4 fouls with 2:16 to go third quarter. That's a tough break for Scott City, and their team's 5th. That's my only complaint is the official could not see it. Neither of the other 2 officials made the call. Left wing goes to Ryan Warren, but like I said, the official may have heard the contact there. Bounce pass right side to Pinchin. Now drives the baseline. Is cut off, almost thrown away, but driving in and runner too strong for Lucas. Rebound, Tori Ford for Scott City. Lady Beavers up 10 with the ball. 1:50 to go third quarter at 39-29. They've led by as many as 11. Now Felker uses upper dribble, finds Tori Ford right side. Bounce pass back to Felker right wing. She'll drive right baseline. We're going to get a moving screen on Mallory Cup. That's her first, and the team's 6th of the half with 1:39 to go third quarter. In will be Delaney Tesh replacing Ryan Warren, who played quite a few minutes. Garden City has not played with Amaya Gallegos, their second leading scorer here in the second half. She hurt her leg there in the first half, late in the first half, and is sitting on the bench with an ice pack on her leg. Right side, now here's the Lucas 3. Too strong, rebound backside. Tori Ford for Scott City. 85 seconds rather to go third quarter. Scott City with a 10-point lead in the ball. They've led it most of this way. Now into Strine, back to Felker, splits the defenders and is fouled, and she'll get 2 free throws. Team foul number 6 on Scott City this half. That's on Eileen Besserell. That's a huge foul for Garden City. Her 4th foul with 1:18. So both the teams big players with 4 fouls here in the 3rd quarter. Felker with 2 free throws. She just missed 2 earlier, but she swishes home that one for her 5th point. Matching the largest lead now are the Lady Beavers at 40-29 with 1:18 to go 3rd quarter. As Strine checks out, Ella Rumford back in for Scott City. Second free throw is nothing but net. Scott City has their largest lead, 41-29, 1:18 to go 3rd quarter. Both teams with their leading scorers on the bench with 4 fouls. Scott City playing a 2-3 zone, trying to drive in his Pynchon. We got a bumping foul out high. That's on Felker. That'll send Pynchon to line for a 1-and-1 here with 1:10 to go 3rd quarter. Felker with the foul, her 2nd. Team foul number 7. Pynchon with a 1-and-1 coming up here. She has 4 points. She is 2 of 3 as a 5'8 freshman. Her 3rd ever varsity game. 1:10 to go 3rd quarter at 41-29 Scott City. Front of the 1-and-1 is good. She'll get the bonus. Her 5th point of the night. 3rd in this quarter, 41-30. 13-9 run so far for the Lady Beavers here in this 3rd period. Basketball brought to you tonight by Jackson Legal Group, JF Beaver Advertising. Also, J&R Trucking. J&R Car Truck Center, HRC Feed Yards. Second free throw also true, makes it a 10-point game. Final minute of this 3rd quarter. Felker sees an alley, drives left side. Her shot is blocked, but right there's Rumford for the follow. No. And rebound fought for and ripped away by Mackenzie Lucas for Garden City, and then they throw it away. Now to Ford right side. Stops, needs help. Bounce pass up top to Felker. Felker now into Rumford, catches it, drives in. Oh, it's pivot move up top. Tori Ford will launch a 3. She'll be off to the right. Rebound and last touch by Scott City is that time good effort by Mallory Cup trying to get around the boxing out Delaney Tesh. It'll be Garden City ball here with 38 seconds here in the 3rd period. Scott City with a 10-point lead, 41-31. Garden City, though, with the basketball. Up top right, he goes to Jenica Pynchon. Pynchon bounce pass, stolen away by Patton. Garden City with their 15th turnover and needs help, finds Felker. Oh, she stepped out of bounds. 14th Scott City turnover of the night. Stepped out of bounds right in front of the official and right to the front of the Garden City bench. With 21 seconds to go, 3rd frame. Oh, pushing off the inbounds there, but Garden City with the ball. Lob in deflected, but picked up. Tough shot, good. Mackenzie Lucas makes it an 8-point game, 41-33, 12 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. Scott City with the final crack at it here with 7 seconds, 6 seconds, forward right corner. Oh, she didn't take the 3 with 3 seconds. Now she'll drive right baseline with 1 second and loses the ball at the end of the 3rd quarter. Scott City will take an 8-point lead into the 4th quarter at 41-33. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Beaver Basketball.
Farms is family-owned and operated. They offer a complete line of top-quality farming services. Circle C Farms is now offering grid sampling and precision fertilizer applications. They have the right equipment for your job, and as always, they bring you tomorrow's technology to today's farming. So stop on by and visit with Steve and Ted about your needs, or just give them a call at 620-872-3299. Circle C Farms is a proud sponsor of the Beaver Broadcasting Network.
Women at every stage of life want a healthcare experience uniquely theirs, where excellence meets elegance and healthcare is personalized just for you. Scott County Hospital and Scott City Clinic's skilled physicians and nurses will help your family prepare for the birth of your baby. The private, comfortable, secure rooms for labor, delivery, and postpartum care include jacuzzi tubs for pain management during labor. Call Scott City Clinic to set an appointment today. We put our heart in healthcare.
It takes more than just the seed to raise a good crop.
It takes the effort of a great team.
It takes the same teamwork and dedication to be successful on the football field.
Two receivers said it'll be an option play, but handoff to the fullback, Golden. He finds nothing.
Vogelmore Family Farms is proud to be part of Scott Community, where together we raise our most important crop of all, our kids.
Scott City led tonight here by Brooke Strine with 16 and Allie Patton with 10. It's 12 points for Eileen Besserell. She's on the bench with 4 fouls. Amber Lotta also on the bench with 4 fouls for Lady Beavers. Strine catches it, now left side to Felker. Nice feed to Rumford, catches it, goes up but is fouled. She'll get 2 free throws. 7th team foul on the Lady Buffaloes with 7:52 to go. As Ella Rumford will head to the line for the first time tonight. She has 2 points. Scott City 7 of 9 at the line. Garden City, part of the reason why they're within 8, they are 11 of 21 at the free throw line, and free throw rimming in and out for Rumford. Now 1 of 3 on the year. First 8 seconds of the fourth quarter, it's 41-33 Scott City. Garden City was down 16 Saturday afternoon. Elk City pulled it late to within 3, but lost by 6. Free throw good, 42-33 for Scott City. 7:49 to go. Lady Beavers back up by 9. They've led by as many as 12 and not trailed since the first quarter. With it now is Kristen Roth. Left side it goes over to Ryan Warren looking to drive in. Now it's Roth. Oh, she traveled with it out high. 16th Buffalo turnover. It took the little hop step and the turnover. Back over it goes to the Lady Beavers up by 9. First 30 seconds of this fourth quarter. Garden City picks up Scott City man-to-man. Patton with it up top to Ella Rumford. Rumford off the screen right side. It's going to be, Felker may have gotten away the walk. Now Patton loses it, picks it back up, needs help, trying to clear out, now throws it away. And a turnover. Scott City with the turnover back to Garden City. First 50 seconds of this fourth period. Left side, it's Roth. She'll try a 3. The rainbow shot is down, and it's a 6-point game, 42-36. 7:06 to go. Roth, her first 3 attempt of the year. She has 8. And now Garden City to within 6 in the first minute of the fourth quarter. They've hit 4 threes and almost forced a turnover. Patton bounced past now to Strine from Ella Rumford. Now Strine loses it off of the Garden City foot. It'll be Lady Beaver basketball, but got to be careful of the run by Garden City here. They can make fourth quarter runs here. They have in their first 2 games after they've fallen behind. Felker trying to feed it in, does so up top to Patton. She'll try an open 3. She'll bury the open 3. Her third 3 and 13, 45-36, 6:40 to go. Lady Beavers back up 9. Garden City with the ball. Ryan Warren now right baseline and almost stolen away. Mallory Cup, the Doberman on defense with the steal. 3-on-1 numbers. Pass left side, Rumford goes up blocked, rebound Felker with it. She'll pull it back out for Scott City. Up top, Patton for a deep 2 to the foot of the line, bouncing off, and the rebound goes to Garden City. In the transition, they'll lose it out of bounds through the hands of Ryan Warren, 18th Buffalo turnover with 6:14 to go. As Garden City, Coach Matt Pfeiffer is going to roll the dice and bring in her star player, Eileen Besserell. But before that, we have a timeout on the floor taken by Scott City. 6:14 to go, fourth quarter. Scott City 45, Garden City 36. This is Lady Beaver basketball and Mix 94.5.
Go with the proven winner. I'm Michael Trout from State Farm in Scott City. When it comes to auto insurance, we score big with our policyholders. We score on competitive rates, on customer service, and on satisfaction and speedy claim handling. Let us quote your autos today and make you a part of the Trout State Farm team. Call or stop by Michael Trout State Farm and you can be assured of our personal best. Go with the winner, Michael Trout State Farm, Scott City.
Dr. Yeager with
Bring it back.
Chiropractic Office. What do you strive for? Our goal
here is 6:11 to go in the fourth quarter, 45-36. Scott City with a 9-point lead and the ball back out of their timeout. Nice cut. Here's Felker. Shot is blocked and rebound to Pynchon for Garden City. They have it 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. And with it is Besserell. She'll drive in, pull up jumper, rattles out. Rebound. Brooke Strine working on a double-double tonight. Outlets it left to Erica Felker. Scott City up by 9, 45-36, 5:45 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Opening night of the Clarion N Roundball Classic. This is the only game tonight. Into Strine, catches it. Nice up on her move, and she is fouled. And that is it for Eileen Besserell. She is out of the game. She'll foul out here with 5:37 to go and 12 points. That is huge because She was their leading scorer at 12 points. Not only that, but also their top returner as well, who is a 3-year varsity starter. Amaya Gallegos has been out since late part of the second quarter with an injury, and it has ice on her leg. Strine to the free throw line for the first time tonight, working on a 16-point performance. Scott City now 1 of 3 in this fourth quarter, 8 of 12 for the game. Strine with the game-high 16, but Garden City now out without their top scorer, Eileen Besserell. Strine hits 1 out of 2. She has the game-high 17 and pushes it to a 2-digit game. 5:35 to go. 46-36 is your score. Scott City with a 10-point lead. Garden City with the ball. Ryan Warren with it, who has it. Now finds Kristen Rose. She hit a 3 earlier in this fourth quarter, now driving right side. And now Allie Patton has 4 fouls with 5:22 to go. That's the 8th Scott City foul in this half, and 1 and 1 coming up here for Mackenzie Lucas, who's 1 of 2 at the line tonight. Cheyenne Kramer's going to check in here. She can. It was a non-shooting foul as Patton will check out. So Lotta with 4 fouls. Has not been in since the 2:16 mark of the third quarter. So now you're down 2 starters with foul trouble with 4 fouls. Garden City 11 of 21 through 3 quarters at the line, make it 11 of 22. Pinchin splits the defenders, throws it up, and she is fouled by Ella Rumford. And team foul number 8 on Scott City. One thing Garden City has done, they have not allowed Scott City to get a lot of offensive rebounds. Lady Beavers just have 2 offensive boards in the second half. So Rumford with 3 fouls with 5:20 to go, and 2 free throws here for Pinchin, who's 1 of 2 at the line. And make it, or correction, she is 2 of 2, make it 3 of 3, 46-37. 5:20 to go in this one. Really, the foul trouble is affecting Scott City a little bit more than Garden City, even though Garden City has a player dismissed. Second free throw off the back iron, and Strine adds to her double-figure rebounding performance. 5:15 to work here. Scott City with the ball up 9 at 46-37. Garden City 12 of 24 at the line tonight. Now Strine with a nice up and under move. Big shot is good. She has 19. That was a thing of beauty there. 48-37, 5 minutes to go. Lady Beavers with the lead, and Garden City will turn it over for the 19th time. Amber Lotta returns with her 4 fouls. Will replace, it's like Mallory Cup, and now Taylor Mesa in for Mackenzie Lucas. And Scott City, even though it was 4:55 to go, you can almost be at that point where you can be a little extra patient with the ball. You have an 11-point lead, but you don't want to be too patient. You want to continue to work the ball. Now they do. Driving in is Felker. She is fouled going up and will get 2 free throws as the Garden City defense rotated late there, and nice cut. Scott City has done a great job attacking Garden City tonight, not only with the post players, but the cutting guards to the basket. The foul on Kristen Rother first, team's 8th. Scott City's been whistled for 9 fouls in the half. Felker is 2 of 4 at the line, has 6 points tonight, and make it 6 as she clanks off the first free throw. 48-37. Scott City's led the entire second half, and they can't match the largest lead. The rebound fought for. We're going to get a tie-up as the players hit the deck hard. Both players are all right. You had Kristen Roth, or correction, Delaney Tetch and Ella Rumford fighting for the rebound. Rumford a little shaken up after that. She's going to check out. Allie Patton with her 4 fouls will return to the lineup. Lady Beavers have struggled a little bit from the line in the second half after a 4-4 performance in the first half. They're just 2 of 6 here in the second half and 9 of 15 for the game, but they're right around their season average, just slightly below at 60% tonight. 4.5 to go. Garden City at 50% at 12 of 24. They're 60% coming into tonight. Scott City with an 11-point lead and almost turnover. Backside it goes to Rose. Drives around Kramer, throws it up, bounces too strong. Rebound, Brooke Strine. Another board for the junior. Almost said sophomore. She was a sophomore, of course, last year. And now left corner, Lotta for a triple. Way strong that time. And Garden City with the rebound in the hands of Taylor Mesa. And the student section lets Lotta know that she airballed a 3 halfway through this fourth quarter. Now Roth, and she travels with it, that jump stop up high, and she's in disbelief of that. The 20th Scott City turnover. 3:57 to go, 48-37. Lady Buffs trailing the Lady Beavers. Scott City looking to win back-to-back in this series. You have to go all the way back to 87 and 88 in January. Give and go to Lotta, and then behind Felker has enough time to retrieve it. Up top to Amber Lotta. Now to Cheyenne Kramer, playing some valuable minutes with foul trouble. Up top to Lotta. 3:38 to go. Now to Allie Patton, who has a 13-point performance. A nice cut. And Strine with her 21st point at career high. 50-37, 3.5 to go. Scott City's largest lead of the night at a baker's dozen. They've cooked up a pretty big performance here tonight. Right side over to Ryan Warren. Bounce pass in the right lane line to Delaney Tesh. Now backside Mesa for three, too strong. Kramer, Scott City rather, will let the ball trickle out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Beavers as Mackenzie Lucas returns to the Garden City lineup, placing Jenica Pinchin. Basketball tonight brought to you by Hammy Farms, High Choice Feeders, HRC Feed Yards, Harris Chiropractic, and Acupuncture. Also want to thank Great Western Tire, Fro Ag Service, Fro Electric, Fro Heating and Cooling, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Neil Baker, Fairleigh Companies, and Farm Bureau Financial Services, Hugh and Berta Benz. 3 minutes to go. 13-point Scott City lead, 50-37. Cheyenne Kramer with it up top. Now to Amber Lotta, guarded closely there by Roth. Now into Strine. She'll add to her 21-point performance, or try to. Missed the layup just a little strong, and now Roth races it across. In transition, bounce pass left side. Layup is good. Nice move. Nice break that time by Garden City. Mesa, her first points, 50-39, 2:39 to go. With it is Cheyenne Kramer now holds it strong. Now right side to Felker. Nice cut, Strine right side. Layup is good. 52-39 with 2:27 to go. The 6-foot junior having a night. She has 23 points. Career high. Here's a three left side. Too strong. Rebound. Mackenzie Lucas saves into play for the Lady Buffs as they have another offensive possession and a foul out high on Erica Felker, third. That's the team's 10th, with 2:13 to go. As Ryan Warren tried that three. Delaney Tesh, she was one of, make that 2 of 4 at the line, has 2 points tonight. She'll get 2 more free throw opportunities here. 2:13 remaining. Free throw number 1, rimming in and out. Ella Rumford returns to the lineup, and she will replace Brooke Strine. Who unofficially has 13 rebounds to go along with her 23 points tonight. Second free throw, that is good, and Tesh hits 1 out of 2. And coach Matt Pfeiffer will burn one of his 2 timeouts left. 2:13 to go, it's 52-40. Scott City back in 1 minute. This is Lady Beaver basketball.
For more than 65 years, Tetro has been the region's leader in intelligent, efficient, and budget-friendly plumbing and HVAC. Through pre-construction, intelligent construction services, commercial and industrial service, residential plumbing and HVAC service, the company's values of respect, excellence, and determination can be seen through everything we do. Tetro commits to provide reliable services through team enrichment, training, and technology to be the contractor of choice.
2:13 left in this one. Scott City on up by 12, that is, at 52-40. Allie Patton, Erica Felker, Amber Lotta, Cheyenne Kramer, Ella Rumford on the floor for the Beaver Blue, who lead it by 12. Allie Patton with a 13-point performance, and now through Rumford's hands, and Scott City commits their 16th turnover of the night. Down the floor, right side layup is too strong, and Ella Rumford with the rebound. We're going to get a tie-up, or no, a rebound and a travel. Whew, okay. 13th turnover of the night. After the Warren missed layup. With 1:55 to go. Garden City with the ball. So Rumford gets credited for the rebound, but then also gets charged with the turnover. Here's a screen, a pull-up three, too strong for that is Warren. Rebound, Allie Patton grabs her second board. She has had a nice night right around her career high of 13 points here. 100 seconds to go in this one. Ball deflected but picked up by Felker Nadalata. Pulls up now Patton left side. Scott City just can pull it out and run some time off. They have the 12-point lead with 90 seconds to go. Work the offense, get out of here with a victory. Minute 25 to go. Lotta around the screen. Now up top to Felker. Coach Matt Pfeiffer telling his team to come guard him up high. And now Felker up top to Amber Lotta. Lotta holds it. Now put on the floor, needs to hand it off. Holds it still. Now gets it to Patton to avoid the 5 count. Bounce pass to run for backside. Kramer layup. No. Rebound. Kramer follow. No as well. Rumford goes up. Whew, a lot of contact. No foul with a minute 2 to go. Kramer, oh man, she's going to be working on that in practice tomorrow with a couple of bunnies. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good effort, though, by the sophomore. The eyes might have been a little bigger than the basket. Now Rumford, big shot off the inbounds. Her first field goal. She had second field goal in the half. 5 for the game. 54-40. 54 seconds to go. Scott City's largest lead of the night. They're going to win 2 in a row over Garden City. They did not allow the Lady Buffaloes to get a run in this fourth quarter. They pulled it within 6 early fourth quarter. The turnover on Garden City, the 21st of the night. Kramer checks out. She played some solid minutes there in that fourth quarter as Tori Ford back in. Garden City playing the last 2 quarters plus without Amaya Gallegos with an injury, and Eileen Bessero, who's in foul trouble all second half, fouled out with 5:37 to go, and Garden City commits a foul out high. Double bonus time, or almost, I should say, team foul number 9 on the Lady Buffaloes. Second foul on Kristen Roth as Jonna Sowers makes her appearance for the first time tonight. The 5'5 junior checks in for Allie Patton, who really sparked the offense. Felker's front of the 1-1 is good. She has 7, 55-40, 42 seconds to go. This one a pretty big victory for Scott City. This is going to be the largest in the series, we believe, as second free throw also comes in, 56-40. Also, this matches the second most points in the series history between the two schools. A foul and 2 free throws coming up for Garden City. Team foul number 11 and a half on the Lady Beavers. 2 free throws for Kristen Roth. Rumford now with 4 fouls. Joins the 4-foul party with Lotta and Patton. First free throw airballed by Roth. Her and Tesh have been consistently 50% free throw shooters all night. 36 seconds to go. As now Brindley Stevens checks in, Ella Rumford will sit down. She'll have 5 points tonight. Brooke Strine with 23 to lead the Lady Beavers. Second free throw bounces around and off rebound, and Erica Felker has it for Scott City. So Roth missed them both there. She had a big 3 in the fourth quarter, did Roth, to pull Garden City to within 6. That's the closest they had been really all second half. And now Lotta and a double team needs help. Finds Jonna Sowers with 20 seconds to go. 56-40 your score. And a whistle and a foul up top on Garden City. That'll be on Ryan Warren, her first, just her first. 10th team foul, but since Lotta to the free throw line, she has 7 points tonight. As I mentioned, the most points that Scott City has scored in this series against Garden City was just 2 years ago at 61-52. And the fewest they've allowed in this series of the 8 games in the history was 36 back in 1985, as Lotta makes it a 57-40 game, 19 seconds remaining. But the largest margin of victory by Scott City in the 4 games that they've won against the Lady Buffaloes was in 1987 at 51-41. Well, they're going to eclipse that in a big way as Lotta sinks them both 58-40 here with 15 seconds to go. Garden City is going to drop to 0-3. Scott City is going to get to 2-0 as they'll face the Cougars of Coronado. Lotta with a steal with 8 seconds. She'll dribble it out. Doesn't go for double figures there, but Erica Felker will hold this, and Garden City trying to foul in 1 second. The officials, they decided to let it go. It was a foul probably if it would have been 2 minutes before. Final score, here in Garden City, the Scott City Beavers 58, the Lady Buffaloes of Garden City 40. Post-game show to begin after this 3-minute timeout. This is Scott City basketball.
Furrow Heating and Cooling of Scott City is a proud sponsor of Beaver activities. Brent and Angie take pride in helping our activities and support our students 100%. They can also help you with any heating and cooling needs that you have. Give Furrow Heating and Cooling a call at 620-872-3508 and see if they can help you with your needs today.